Okay, so we're working on weaknesses today, and here's a algebra weakness that is classic, that a lot of people cannot do. We'll find out who in here got it and who didn't. I gave this problem on the board, and I said, can you simplify that? And it's an algebra topic that comes up because of the quadratic formula. Do you remember x equals negative u plus or minus square root? Are you starting to see it? That's the quadratic formula answer. And then they expect you to be able to simplify it. All right, so here's step one. Do you know how to simplify the square root of 20? How many of you got past that and knew it was root 4, root 5, which is really 2 root 5? How many of you at least got that far? Okay, good. That's almost everybody. Then here's your new problem. 2 plus and minus 2 root 5 all over 20. And now, I get it. It's a little confusing, but my favorite saying on the wall is if you can factor it, you should. That can be factored. You factor out the 2's. And you get 1 plus and minus root 5. Do you get what just happened there? I factored a 2 out of this, which is really dividing it by 2, and I'm really dividing that by 2. And I put the 2 in the front. Okay, now I got 2 times 10 on the bottom. And if you didn't do that, I understand, but do you see why it's smart to do that? Because 2 times 10 is 20. And now I can see that these 2's can get canceled. Raise your hand if you got that answer. Wow, way better than last hour. That's fantastic. All right. If you didn't, then your weakness was this. And if you see why you got it wrong just now, and you could probably do it right next time, cool, I've accomplished my task. Find a weakness, fix it. All right. There's more. Some of you will just know how to solve this. Boom, no big deal. Others of you, it's one of your weaknesses that a test could exploit. And all of a sudden you're going to get a pre-calc question wrong because you didn't know a basic. If you're headed to AP pre-calc, you want all your algebra to be solid. Pre-calc's hard enough if you also don't remember some of your algebra. All right, so absolute values fundamentally have 2 answers if there's a variable inside. So you do the splits, I call it. Who had already written x minus 5 equals 4 and x minus 5 equals negative 4? Who had that? Because if you got that far, you'll have both answers. Awesome. So that may not have been your weakness. But when I took this little test of 20 things and I gave it to kids at the beginning of the year, the average kid had like 8 weaknesses like this they'd forgotten. Okay, and I fixed a lot of them. Many of you have taken the silver 20 over and over and over, and for some of you, today is your last one, because if you can get 18, 19, or 20 on today's test, 18, 19, or 20, you've graduated. You don't have to take it anymore, and I'm going to move you to a little harder one, which also is basics, but you've graduated. You've moved past Algebra 1. Okay, so silver 20, I'm hoping you're going to get 18, 19, or 20 on this 20-question quiz that many of you have taken over and over. And if you have any questions about these types of basics, we're going to go over it after you take it. And if you're like, oh, I still don't understand how to do this, the good news is you're taking it again tomorrow. But that one is going to be worth 4 times the average homework assignment. Okay, so it's going to be worth a lot. And it's going to replace all your previous attempts at the silver 20. So the previous silver 20s are going to be taken out, and the one you take today and tomorrow, for some of you, you graduate today, you're done. You're going to get 1 score in the grade book that's worth a lot. And what if you do bad on it? Like one of the kids last hour got a D on it. Well, that sucks to have a D in there for 4 homework assignments. That will affect your grade. I will give you a retake option, but it has to be done in person with me, because otherwise you could take it home and get your smart brother to finish it for you. I want to see what you can do. That's me. I saw that. That's good. Okay, so for today, you have 20 minutes to take the silver 20. Now, because I know if I set a timer on this thing, oftentimes it screws it up because you click something by accident and it kicks you out of the test and then it makes you redo the whole test. So I'm not gonna actually have this thing time it for you, but I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna say, here's 20 minutes. Okay, so please do not start quite yet, because I'm gonna give you only 20 minutes from when I say go. It's a Schoology quiz. I will give you scratch paper if you want it. All you're gonna have to do is raise your hand, and I'll walk around with scratch paper and a pencil. For a lot of kids, they're fine with just opening up a Notability to be, doing it on, on paper, so to speak, except on your iPad. I'm fine with that either way. All right, so you got 20 minutes. Now, what if you have an IEP or a 504? Then I'll give us about 30 minutes, where kids should be done after 20, but I'll wait another 10 so that you can finish if you've got the IEP or the 504. That gives you extra time. So everybody should be done by 30 minutes. Now, if you have double time on your IEP or 504, I'll let you do that too. All right. But for right now, 20 minutes. Are you ready? Okay. I will walk around with those paper and pencil in a second. On your mark, get set, and go.